about how to add a new game to the Pi 4 4B 4 GB model. I'm using Virtualman's image. Good news is Virtualman is going to be releasing a roughly 2,000 more arcade game. So right now you have 17 something. It's going to be like 2,000 something. So that'll be cool. So it will be out sometime Thursday evening. That's what he said on his video 12. And I just want to do a quick video. I know somebody was asking about it. I also have the same question before in the past, and I figured it out, so I want to share this with you guys so you guys know how to do it. So right now I want to add a template tube, T-U-B-E, okay? But the game only had templates. It doesn't have the templates tool. Templates tool is like a second edition of the templates, and I love templates, and that's the reason I got the spinner from Glenn's. You know, it's from his channel, Glenn's something. Anyway, I got the spinner and I got templates, but I want the templates tube, T-U-B-E, but it's not there. So I'm going to show you how to go about adding it to the list and how to get it onto the list. Okay, so let me go to the computer and I'll show you. Okay, right here we are in the I'm downloading the templates tube, but I have to keep it the same name as the physical ROM. So what I did is I have a location where I keep all this information here. So I already downloaded the templates tube, so I'm gonna look for its physical name, start with a T, and there's the name. So what I do is I click on it and it changed to a zip file. So I want to make sure I want to change it back to the video that I just downloaded from YouTube. So I'm going to put MP4. Okay, now I'm going to put it into a folder called Snap. So there's all the picture that all the video that I download, the game that I added to the Virtualman's 512 gigabyte image, version 1.5. Make sure you use version 1.5, or otherwise if you're trying to use the external hard drive, it will not work. Okay, so I waste a lot of time download the wrong one because I went to Arcade Punk and they still have the older version, so you don't want to download that. So the name and everything have to be matching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Now this thing is making a lot of noise. I need to stop it. Okay, so what I did is I searched for templates 2 for main video, and I found one that is under 7 minutes. You want to find the smallest one because it will eat up your space. So this one is 7 minutes, which is fine, but the video is pretty good. So I went and decided to go ahead and get this one. So to get this one, I have to do a Google search. So what I did is I do a Google search and I found called Y2, and I just copy and paste it, like copy this link, and then I just paste it, copy, and then paste it right here, and that's how I got I paste it and I click start, and then here give you 3 options and you could pick the one you want. I picked the 720. It doesn't support this format, so I picked MP4 and I download this one because I want the picture to be clear. Okay, so I download this one, and the way you go about finding it, you just do YouTube download, and then it will give you an option which one to use. So I picked the first one I see, and that's how I got this link, and I just paste the link and do start, and that's how you find the video to download. Okay, and it will give you all this junk pop-up. Do not click on those. Those are just like pop-up stuff that is not part of this program. All this crazy pop-up, don't click on those. Okay, then just click on the video. So this is how you download the video. Now the game, what I did with the game, I'm just gonna close it because that thing have a lot of crazy pop-up advertisement. I don't want to interfere my computer or give myself a virus or something. Okay, so what I do is I do a search, all right, and I click a new page. That's the reason this come up. So I need to go ahead. I'll go ahead and put typing google.com, and what I did is I type in templates and templates 2 for May ROM. Oop. And then he found one. If actually found it in the cool ROM. What did it give me? 2016. That's not what I want. Templates 2 May. Okay, it's the one. Okay, let me zoom in closer. So what I did is that's what I type, and then when you type that, it give you. I normally download it from WoW ROM, that one, and this one too, the EMU ROM. I found out those two are very good, especially when you have a version 0.139 U1. This one worked the best, okay, because this one just say May, and I don't know what version of May it is. This one more likely would be either 2003 or 2010 that will work on the retro. So this is the reason I use the WoW. But the WoW, when you click on it and you click on the download link, it will just give you more advertisement. So what I do is I don't want more advertisement link. I just right click and say open up a new window link, and that way you don't have that pop-up stuff that asks you to, all the commercial stuff. So this is what I do. I click on it, and then it will count down for 4 seconds, total 5 seconds, and then it will ask you, do you want to save it? And you say save it. Okay, and that's how, see right here, now it's asking you, do you want to save it? And you don't want to change the name of the ROM, because one thing about RK is you don't want to change the name. Okay, so cancel that. So I got both of those. Now the next thing I want to do is get the artwork for mix art, and I want to get the what's the other one called, the mix art, the wheel, and everything. So you just go in and type in that same site, Google search, and then you type in templates, and then you just want the RK artwork. So I'm gonna put okay, and then you just click on the image, and then just find the one you like this would be great for Marquia because it is Marquia, and then you just pick the artwork, the one you like, and you just like, this could be the wheel of the game. So yeah, why not use that as a wheel? Or I could find something is more straight. You just say templates. I want a templates queue. So or you could actually cheat it, use the one that is already there, like the templates. Just pick the artwork. But before we pick the artwork, I want to go ahead and show you what you do on the retro side. So right here, I'm on the Pi. So what I want to do is to get to the hard drive, not the hard drive, but the SD card. You type in Playbox and number 4. Okay, that's how you get to the SD card. Make sure your RK is already set up with the network and everything. Okay, and then to log into Pi 4, you have to type, the username is Pi, and the password is Raspberry. Okay. Huh. Okay, it's not working for me. I think it's because I changed the password. So I'm just going to type the IP address, which is 125. So when you connect to the Wi-Fi and stuff like that, you will know the IP address. When I'm directly connected, so it's going to. Now I haven't done the hard drive yet. Okay, I'm gonna do that next because I want to go over what hard drive to get and what's the best way to go about getting Virtualman's 512 gigabyte image. So I haven't mapped anything yet, so you're only gonna see the ROMs. But when you map the hard drive, you will see the SD card ROM and external ROM. Okay, external ROM would be your hard drive, and you have to format to NTFS. Okay, and then it could be 4 terabyte, it could be 2 terabyte. Why not? I only use 2 terabyte. Okay, I was going to use 8 terabyte, but I run it because I download the wrong image from Virtualman. I download the version 1.4, 1.45, and that one had a problem mapping the hard drive. So you want to get the version 1.5 Playbox by Virtualman 512 gigabyte. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna click on the ROM, and then I'm gonna click on RK. And then I'm gonna go to my 1 terabyte Motion Blue, and I'm going to look for that game called Tempest 2. Okay, I'm going to drag it and drop it here. Okay, well, best you don't, because if you drag it, drop it, it's thinking you're trying to add it to the zip file. So just do copy. Okay, copy, and then you come over here and click on paste. All right, then it's going to copy that game over. Now you could do the artwork and the snap later. Right now I only have snap, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the snap and then drop that picture, that image over there. So where's my snap? Okay, and then I'm gonna look for the one I just downloaded called the tube. So I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm going to paste it into here. Oop, I think I just clicked it twice. Okay, so you copying the snap picture. Now you would do the same thing with the mix art, and you could do the same thing with the wheel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat it. I'm going to, oh, I shouldn't click backward. I should have just stay where I was, because the artwork. Yeah. I'm supposed to go back. That's right, because I'm on the. Ooh, where did I put the picture, the image? Okay, I hope I'm putting it in the right place. No, I put the picture in the wrong place. The video, I need to put it in the folder called snap. Let me just cancel that. Everything is freezing up. Okay, go back to RK, and you want to, okay, so you want to go to a folder called snap. Okay, snap, wheel, and mix art. Those are the three that you need to download those image in here, because he's not using the box art, because he's not doing the RK. Now if you want to get the killer instant to work, you have to download these two folder. You have to look for the killer instant, the CHD. That's why he couldn't get the killer instant to work. You cannot just download the killer instant. You have to download. You also have to look for the CHD file. Okay, because if you don't have those two, you don't have those file, the killer instant. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. That it will not work. Okay. So you need those two folder in here. So anytime you have a CHD, you need to include it. You need to put it into the RK folder. All right, for those two games to work. Now templates, I need to go to SAP, not SAP, SNP, and paste it to here. The video. So it's going from snap to snap. Okay. while I was copying to one place. So it will at least show me a video. Now I need to download the 2 pictures, and what I was saying is that I could actually cheat it. I could use the picture that came from I wonder, did he have it here? So I need to download 2 of the templates, 2 pictures and wheel into. So while that thing is downloading, let's go to the system. I mean the arcade video game counts. Arcade 1-up, whatever we want to call it. Let's go there and check it out, because the system will only see if you go to the game list. Game list is also located in your arcade folder. The game so if you view by, it say you already have it. So he already had the video. Video is already there. All right, let's skip it. Okay, so if you go to what you call it, if you go and click on type, you will see this is not where I want this one. I want to delete that one. So you click on type again, you see the game list right here. Now by you just dropping the game in here, it will not show up in game list. So you had to scrape your system, and then when you scrape it, it will find information about that game. Then you will edit the file, you will find the templates at the very bottom of the game. So let's just open this up and look at it real quick before we do what I was suggesting you to do, the scrape. So if you edit that file, still loading, okay, and you go all the way down to all the new game that you scrape is going to be at the bottom. It doesn't need to be alphabet order. I just find that out. So I'll just let you guys know, because that was my first question. Is it need to be alphabet order? Because sometimes you need to put in alphabet order. This one you don't. So that's one thing cool about it. Okay. So when you throw the game in there, it's going to be at the very bottom. Okay. And right now this is just the regular templates. The one I wanted to add it is the templates tube, T-U-B-E. So just called temp tube. So it will show up over here once I scrape it. And once I scrape it, then I could copy this information, paste it, and I only need to add the image, the video, and marquee. Okay, I need to add those in and put it the correct name, the physical name. Okay, this is only point to templates, and it's not pointing to the templates tube. Okay, so you're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom, and this one happened to be at the very bottom, but you scrub the last one you add, it will be at the very bottom. Okay, so let's just close this out, and we will reopen it once I scrape my arcade. Okay, so now templates is in here because I just added here. All right, onto it. So we're gonna go to the arcade 1-up and the modded arcade 1-up and check out and do the scrape. You need to reboot it first, and then you could do the scrape. So I apologize for that. So we're gonna do this one quick. We're gonna press there, press L1, select none, go back up, choose arcade, press B, press A for no, start. Okay, so it's finding the templates now. See, now it's going to give you the release date and a picture, published by who, and everything. So press OK. When you press A button, OK take a while, so don't worry. So press back now, B. Okay, so now if I go to the templates, it gave me this artwork because it found this and it gave me this description, and that's what I need. So now this game templates is now in this game now is added to the game list. So by you do a scrape, it add this game to your game list. Okay, but the description is not correct. So to fix that, you press the select button and you're gonna say edit this game media database. Okay, we could actually easily change it, but we could, but the problem is I mean, I want to show you how to do it from here too. You could actually put the path here, like where to find the marquee, the video, the thumbnail, you know, you could put all the path you want, but we're going to do it from game list. It's easier. Okay, and then I want to change the name, and the name is not correct, so I have to use my keyboard. You have to plug in your keyboard. So we're going to change this. If I could get, okay, so we're going to change it to T. How did I get there? I won't type. Really? I can't change it. Alright, we cannot change it from the keyboard. Oh, there you go. Here's my keyboard blinking now. Okay, so space TUBE. There you go. Wow, I don't know why my keyboard took a long time to get it. Alright, then I'm going to select OK. Press A. Let me press the keyboard again. Press Enter. See if I can get out. Okay, now I'm out. Alright, that's good. So you have to press Enter to get into here. Then you could edit. With your keyboard, press Enter first, and then you can start typing. And to get out, you have to press Enter again to get out to, and then you can use the joystick. Okay, joystick is to move it over here, and then you have to press your keyboard Enter. See, now the cursor is back. To get out, you press Enter again, so it disappears. Now you could move your joystick. All right. At first I didn't understand. Now I understand, so I'm repeating that. Okay. So now press A button to get out. Okay. And then press B. Let's save it. You have to save it first. So let's save that. Press A. All right. B. Okay. So now the game is correct. It's called Tempest 2. All right. So, but we don't have the correct art. Well, this is the correct artwork for the was kind of. So we're gonna fix everything here. But let's go and test the game. Make sure it works first, without going through all the trouble getting the artwork, get the snap, get everything, and then find out the game do not work. Okay, so let's make sure the game works. So we're gonna press A button on your joystick, press A, continue, and then you could get to here. So if you press it too much, it will try to change the main one, so just do cancel first. Make sure you are down here to change it. Don't change it here, that will change all your game. That will mess up all your arcade. Okay, so leave it as the FB Neo, Final Burnout Neo. Okay, that's the main, that's the one for Virtualman Arcade. Okay, we're gonna use I'm going to, my gut feeling, I'm gonna use the May 2003. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I think that will work. Don't know, or maybe just Final Burnout. All right, work. So now my question is, will the trackball work? I mean the spinner. So let's press, let's turn the sound up. Press select, credit, star. Yeah, okay, spinner work. B. So my spinner is working. Okay, so I'm going to exit out. Now, here's the question. I like the picture that was given on template, so I want to see what option that one used. Maybe we could use the same one. Okay, so he's still using May 2003. So it's the same one that I used on my other one. So it should be okay. See, he's using May 2003 also. So I'm going to use, so let's launch it and see what it looks like. See, he have the picture artwork. Mine doesn't have it, so it's kind of weird that I don't have the artwork. But I guess because it doesn't match the name, that's why it doesn't have it. All right, so let's get out. All right, so now we know it works, so we're gonna go ahead and fix the game list. So let's go over there and we're going to look at the game list, and also I'm gonna go ahead and download the mix art and the artwork for it. We already downloaded the snap, so now we already download the video, so we're going to download the other two, and then we're going to edit the game list and then get this taken care of. All right. Okay, what I did is I took the templates mix art, and this is the closest I could find for the wheel. So I did a cut and copy, and so this is going to be my wheel, and this is going to be my mix art. So what I did is I replaced the templates mix art with the templates tube, and then I put the tube templates. This is the closest I could find. So this is going to be my mix art, and this is going to be my wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize those, and I'm going to transfer it to my arcade. So this is my network arcade, and this is my mix art. So let me grab this one I just created, do copy, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste. Okay, so I got my mix art, and now I'm going to go to the wheel. Same thing with here. I'm going to go to my wheel and look for my templates, tube templates, copy that and go to the wheel, and then paste that artwork as well. Okay, so all the artwork is transferred to the arcade SD card. So this is the arcade SD card one. Now I need to go to the arcade and go to the game list now. So I'm going to view by type, and there's the first one called the game list. Just a single word game list. Let me zoom in so you can see the physical name. All right, so I'm gonna, it's no S on it, just game list.xml. You use Notepad++ to able to edit it. It's better to use Notepad++. And once that's open, here's the game list. So what we're going to do now is we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then we are going to put the right path in it. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. The new one just got scraped. Should be at the very bottom. Okay, right there. See that? Now the only thing is missing is the image, which is actually when they scrape it, they found an image, but this path is like ridiculous. This is not what I want. So I want to replace that with the correct, let me make that bigger. Okay, so I want to actually remove this one and replace it with the other one. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, then I'm going to use the one over here on top, because this happened to be right there on the top. So I'm just going to copy the image, the video, and the marquee. So I'm going to copy that and paste it. Okay. Now the path is always the same. You could use any one on top. It just happened that this one just happened to be the last one on the list. So, which is cool. I just copied that one and put it here. But now I need to change the name, because this is not the correct name. Correct? So this is the physical correct name. So I'm going to highlight that. Forgot, I missed the E. Highlight that name, copy it, and then I'm going to replace that one with the correct name. And the media need to be the correct name, same as that, and then the wheel need to be changed, and paste. Okay. All right, so this one is correct, and that's correct, and that's correct. All right, so in order for this to work, you will, okay, and then the name description some reason did not change, so we're going to change it again. Lowercase UTE. Okay. All right, so now the name is correct. All right, so this is ready to go. Now, just to be on safe side, I don't want to duplicate, because if you messed up and you have a duplicate or something, it's going to create where all your game lists on the RK plus the other one all going to disappear. So I'm going to control F, and I'm going to make sure that this one is checked and this is checked, and I want to make sure there's no other game here. So can't find it. Okay, that's good. And let's look for anything that starts with Tempest. Let's see if we can find that anywhere. So we found those up here, and here we found it down here. And I want to make sure and add the word TUBE onto here, because this is the object of the templates. So I'm going to search again. So I found this one, and that's it. It doesn't find any more templates anywhere. So those are the only two that's there. Okay, that's good. Close that out. Alright, so we good. We're gonna save it. Make sure you click the top button right there, right here on the save. Okay, either that or you can click file, save, but I'm just gonna click on that button, save. And it's gonna turn from blue to gray. That means it's safe. Okay, so it changed to gray color now. Now before I close it, I want to make sure that this game list date is changed. So it's June 12 at 6:15, which is correct, and that have been changed to the latest, to change it to the one I just updated. All right, so to be safe, let me scroll over down to the bottom again, and I want to check to make sure there's no other game like this one. So I'm going to do Control F. I'm going to find. I found those three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, so there's nothing there. We are good. All right, so I'm going to close that out and reopen it. Make sure that we don't want to assume that we save it and then save. Okay, so we're going to go click on this again and reopen it again with Notepad++. And there you go. We're going to scroll over down to the bottom, make sure that the one we just added is there. Yep, it's there. Good. All right, we close it. Now we have to do is it's good to go ahead and reboot the whole system, not just restart the emulator, just reboot the whole system. And then we're going to go back and check, see if that game and the video and everything is working. Okay, so let's go to the RK1UP and let's check it out. Okay, we're here in RK1UP. So what I do is I press the, see right now, even by going there, it still won't show up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do quit and restart not just the emulator, but restart the system just to be safe. Click yes. All right. Now be very careful on your game list.xml. If you make any mistake or have duplicate name, when you come back, all your game ROM all disappear. It will show 0000 on all the game. So I have that happen to me where I was being lazy. I just copy and paste without checking it, and then I found out all the game list is gone. And so instead of going to fix that, we burn the image again on 512. But you could just go ahead and find the one that you just modified, fix it, and it will should go back to normal. Yeah, game list is the one that operates everything. Each one have its own game list. This is not a track mode, so it does not automatically generate a game list for you. So you have to do it yourself by editing. Even though you scrape it, it doesn't find all the one. It's still saying 1740. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and go inside and let's search by T and see if we could find a new one I just added and see if there's an artwork on it. Press A and we're gonna scroll all the way down to Tempest, and there's the 2. It still don't show any pictures. See, that's kind of weird that does that, and it does happen like that. So sometimes you will have to like maybe reboot it, you know, twice, you know. So let's go ahead and reboot it. Let's reboot the emulator this time. I have seen that happening where I changed something and some reason it didn't change. So let's go to Tempest. See, it still stay the same. It have the description now, but the tube still did not show up. Interesting. So what I'm going to do now is probably do a complete shutdown, and we're going to reboot the system, see what happened. Okay, so turn out that even though after we boot the system and shut it down and bring it back up, the game list went back to the old setup. So I had to add the mix art, the wheel, and the snap. All those three paths disappear. So I had to edit the game list again and save it again. And this time now is showing it, but I don't like the way the white background is. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that to black. For their artwork, for some reason, the white will not show up, but every time when I do mine, it always show up. So I'm just going to change my background to black, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. Okay, so now if I was to go up and then back to the, see, now the whole thing is black. So that's fine, that's good. All right, so I have successfully add that to the game. Let's go ahead and start the game. All right, so this is the shape of this template is different than the other one, because this is the template tube. So the game is cool. So I'm going to try the second player, and all right, spin it work. All right. Okay, so successfully add the game in. So even by rebooting the ROM and rebooting everything, the game did not have the change to it. So now this is the second player. Turn the sound up. Okay, so that game is successful added. Let's go ahead and check the other one that I have added. Last time I didn't do any video on it, so let's go ahead and check the street. I added a Sonic Street of Rage. This is Sonic 1. This is a Sonic, the different one. This is a Sonic 1, and this is Sonic 2. So I added the three arcade Sonic. Now this one is a Japanese version, so it have Japanese white. It's more like 3D look type of game. So you could pick different character. So actually you could use trackball. I wonder if I could use trackball. So no trackball, just a joystick. Alright, enough of that one. Try the first one. Oh, that. No, that's terrible. And Sonic 3, Sonic 2. I shouldn't press enter. I'm using 2010 for Sonic 3. Okay, it did not work with. Let's try a different one. Try 2003. Mecha Tag. This one is Mecha Play. So Mecha Tag is a little bit different. Let's try 2010. Nope. Let's try 2016 then. Launch. Oh, don't tell me that Sonic 2 doesn't work. Try Final Burnout, regular Neo. Okay, I finally got Sonic 2 to work. Using the Mega Tag, you have to download the correct Mega Tag in order for it to work. So, and I'm using May 2010. Okay, the latest version that from the retro update. I already update mine to the latest version of Raspberry Pi 4.61. So 4.61 is the latest version right now for June 12, 2020. Okay, June 12. Today's June 12. Alright, so I got this to work. At first I was like wondering why it doesn't work. It's because make sure you download the one with at least have a 24K. If you download one that is only 9K, that one probably would not work. That's what happened to me. So even though the ROM set, it might not be a complete one, even though it, you might think I thought I downloaded the correct one, but then I went back and re-downloaded it from a cool ROM site, and that one apparently seemed to be working. So this is Sonic 2 with the tail supporting. Alright, so Sonic 2, and that's using the Mega Tech. So make sure you download the correct one for Mega Tech, otherwise it's not going to work. And using 2010 for this one, and also for Street of Rage 2 or Street of Rage 1. Street of Rage 2 using Mega Play, and that one worked just fine. But Street of Rage 2 was giving problem because of the Mega Tech. Okay, so Mega Tech now is also working. Let me just show you which one I use. So I'm using May 2010. Okay, May 2010. So that's what you need. Now Virtualman is bringing us next week from yesterday's, about Thursday. He's going to test all the ROM, make sure all the picture is working and all the game is working and playing well. So he will be bringing us the at least 2,000 game more added, 2,500 maybe. Right now it's 1,738 or 36, and he's gonna bring some more game to the arcade, because a lot of people asking how you add game, how you do that. So he realized that there are some game out there that he did not add. Like this one, you will not think about adding it because it's a Sega Genesis version. It played well on Sega Genesis, but if you're in the arcade, I like to stay in the arcade and play in the arcade, you know. I'm trying to figure out which one is my jump. There you go, that's my jump. Alright, so that's Street of Rage 2. This is Street of Rage 2. That one is Mega Play. So Mega Play doesn't have any issue on Mega Play, but I'll show you what I use. Mega Play I use 2010 also, so they both use 2010, and it worked just fine. So that made me kind of wonder, maybe I should bring back the Super Mario World, because I couldn't get it to work, so I deleted it. Maybe I need to re-download the NSS one. Now I like the Mega Play key mapping on the button mapping. A is punching and B is jumping, where the other one is Y is jumping and B is punching. So the mapping is not very good. But Mega Play, the button mapping is better with the Sega Genesis mapping game. So it's cool. And you also have the bezel artwork. And I also added the Shredder 2, but some reason it's not changing my video. I don't know why it's still going back to some kind of bug on this. I hate to say it, some bug on this build, because I already changed the video, but it's still showing to the old one. And then I have Super Mario, but this is not the Super Mario World, but it's I think it's NES version of Super Mario. Did I just pass it? Super Mario. Super Pac-Man. Oh, Super Mario is in I think it's in the V. Yeah, it's in the V section. There you go, Super Mario. I want to add the Super Mario World, but I couldn't get it to work, so I'm going to play with it and see if I can get that to work. But that's pretty much how to add the game. I'm going to do a video about the hardware next. Alright, talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and start the game before I end the video. So, why is the jump? Get the muzzle. Oh yeah. Ah. Right. Okay, hurry up before I run out of time. Ah! I got stuck. Yay! Finish. Alright, thank you for watching. Talk to you later.